Asher Karni was arrested under the Export Administration Act. The law is designed to prevent the proliferation of nuclear technology. The triggers Karni was trading are one of over 2,000 items on a U.S. Department of Commerce watch list. These are what are called dual-use components. They have both civilian and military uses. To sell them, you need a legitimate end user, such as a hospital, and for certain restricted countries, you also need an export license. So he said he was sending them to South Africa, which is not illegal, and then passing them on to Pakistan from South Africa.
He admitted straight up that he had put the destination South Africa, and he stated his reason. He didn't want to put the supplier in charge with the user in case they cut him out. He was straight up front. He said, "I put the wrong entry in the form from the United States." I didn't know it was a problem, though. I mean, I'd done it often before.
All right, let me ask you this. Asher Karni first tries to buy the spark gap triggers from a company in France. The French company.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Then he says, okay, forget it. And he goes now to another source and puts Baragwanath Hospital as an end user. So it no longer appears to be a deal aimed at Pakistan.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So how does one explain that kind of
No, that would tend
behavior?
to indicate that he might have suspected that he needed a license. That would tend to indicate that.
This is how easy it was for Karni to evade the system. All he had to do was say he was bringing the devices to South Africa, not Pakistan, and give a credible end user, a hospital. So he and Marissa Kirsch changed their story. She sent an email saying the triggers were going to Baragwanath Hospital in Soweto. Karni had picked the largest hospital in the world. I went to see Lloyd Thompson, a doctor in the urology department. Ask you, so do you, in the course of your work, do you use these things called triggered spark gaps?
Yes, we do. It's part of our treatment for stones, ureteric stones.
I showed Dr. Thompson Karni's case file.
End users, okay, I see.
End user, and what does it say there? It says...
Baragwanath Hospital.
Yeah, right here. So the idea that this man, Asher Karni, was sending 200 spark gap triggers to Baragwanath Hospital...
No, we don't have that kind of... No. We don't know the individual parts. Not even machine is under warranty. There's no sense. Okay. They definitely have never arrived yet. And they sure as hell were not ordered from there.
In the summer of 2003, Karni finalized the deal with Humayun Khan's company, Pakland. 200 spark gaps would be sent in 3 shipments from the United States. But what Karni didn't know was that the shipment was being followed by special agents from the Commerce Department. The U.S. had set up a sting operation, assisted by the anonymous informant in South Africa. The triggers had been disabled before they were sent. If it wasn't for the tipster, 200 active nuclear triggers could be in Pakistan today. I asked Michael Baragwanath, the lawyer for Karni's old company, who could have turned Karni in. Only a few people had access to Karni's email.
It could be Marissa Kirsch. It could be anyone in Asher Karni's organization or anyone in Eagle Technologies' organization. I would have had no qualms about doing it. I think it's the right thing to do.
Baragwanath thinks Karni knew exactly what he was doing.
Asher Karni knows what a triggered spark gap is. And Asher Karni knows what you can use it for. Because that's his expertise. There are not many people with that expertise in this world. Asher Karni was involved in procurements there in the Israeli military. He was a man also with a business science degree. Put those two together and you got a genius in this particular industry.
This month, the Justice Department finally unsealed documents in the Karni case. They reveal that Karni has pled guilty to 5 felonies and is now cooperating with U.S. investigators. He is facing up to 25 years in prison. Karni's confession led to an indictment against his partner in Pakistan, Humayun Khan. The U.S. hopes to extradite him for trial. If found guilty, Khan would face up to 35 years in prison. Meanwhile, the company Karni helped Marissa Kirsch set up continues to do business online. But that may change. The unsealed charges against Karni reveal that there is a co-conspirator B. The evidence? An email dated August 18, 2003. An email signed by Marissa Kirsch. The case uncovered here in Cape Town is still under investigation by Commerce Department officials. They now say it may reveal a nuclear underground on the same scale as the infamous AQ Khan network in Pakistan.